Hi trappers and non-trappers. In this video here, we are going to be covering logistics, um, how I get out in the woods and in the mountains and the backcountry to go ahead and target wolves, and basically the costs. Um, there's different ways to do it. This is how I do it. Let's just get to it. We'll start going through stuff. I don't like liquid cooled sleds. Your liquid cooled sleds in this kind of country, you end up overheating quite a bit. With a liquid cooled sled, all the heat exchangers are down underneath the tunnel. And so you have to go ahead and get off into deep powder and cool that sled down. Here we don't have the snow conditions like that. So, and I like to leave my track narrow, for the wolves to go ahead and use it. You go ahead and narrow the wolves down on my track. So I don't even like people that have liquid cool sleds coming on my trap line because they have a tendency to screw everything up and go back and forth to cool the sled down. Everybody wants to have Scandics and all of that, and really it's overkill for here. I think I almost bought one before I bought these. They wanted 12 grand. By the time I was done, 13 grand for the sled. No trailer, of course. And then you got $1,500 worth of accessories, chainsaw, rack, and all of that. So now you're into almost for $15,000. And then you only have one snowmobile. Breaks down, goes in the shop, warranty issues. You might as well buy something a little bit older, a little more used, that are running good. And then you got that backup sled. That's just my opinion. Okay, guys, it's hotter than 3 hells today. Yesterday it was 4 hells. It was 95. It's only going to be 90, a little bit around 90 today. But anyways, let's talk about snowmobiles. I've trapped a lot of different states. I've rivers, farmed, had to use 4-wheelers and all that. Out here, it's completely different. I trap 99.9% private ground. I say 1% non-private because I might dip onto a public spot or something like that. I learned a long time ago that when I first got here that the FWP has got the laws set up for us on public ground where it makes it difficult for us to harvest wolves. So I went right away and started grabbing as much private ground as I can. So anyways, where you're allowed to use a snowmobile, that's what I use. I use snowmobiles. So anyways, whoa, look what I just found. Look at that. Oh yeah. Anyways, ouch. Okay, so wow. Anyways, so let's go over my snowmobile. It's a 2013 Polaris IQ 550. I have 2 of them. Actually, I have a 3rd snowmobile for a backup. So I own 3 snowmobiles. Here's my main sled. That is my backup sled. And then I got a 95 for another backup sled, just in case. I'm running 136-inch tracks. This snowmobile here, I put the 2-inch paddles on it. That right there has the old Midwest Trail 3/4 inch or whatever lugs on it. Your Midwestern sleds, they're not going to work out here. So if you think you're going to come out here, bring your sled and go wolf trapping, you are going to be digging it out nonstop. We don't have groomed trails out here. We make our own. On my sled, of course, I ride in, and as far as I want to go ahead and walk out, my deepest line so far has been 22 miles one way in. So snowshoes, chainsaw, gun, carry my rifle on it, shovel to dig out. I like compartments. I got another big bag for right up in here. I don't know where it is right now. But anyways, I got to locate that, and that's where I keep like bullets and stuff like that. My cell phone for GPS, everything is kept in my jacket where it stay warm. This thing has saved my ass quite a few times for my sleds, pulling up my toboggans out that broke or whatever. I like I'm an old guy. My hands get cold. He's got hand warmers. Both machines have reverse. Actually, all three machines have reverse. These handlebar boots are freaking awesome. You can actually turn the heaters on and then not even wear gloves. So when your gloves get wet and all that stuff, this is really, really nice. I carry extra coils, extra spark plugs and wrenches and all that other stuff. Emergency equipment, spend the night out in the bush underneath a tree type of stuff, you know, fire starting stuff and all of that. I usually pack a sandwich or two and a lot of different other stuff in case I got to spend the night. All right, so in this package here, I have, when I got the sleds, they had 100 and like there's a little over 100 miles on them, and this is my second season on them. This speedometer broke here. I don't even know what that is. That broke at the beginning of the season. That one there I think has 2,000 miles on it or something like that. I got a deal on these things, and I paid $15,000 for the whole package. The front offload trailer was like brand new when I got it. So, you know, the doors have broke off it from the back roads and all that. I got a lot of miles on this so far. Been through 2 sets of tires so far. So now you guys can start adding up, you know, what it costs to do this. All right. These pintle hitches are nice. These will break. I broke this one and I broke this one. You weld them back and then they hold a lot nicer. So there's that. What else on the sleds? That's about it, really. I could go in deeper, but snowmobile is a snowmobile. Oh, I put along with the big track on it, 136-inch, 2-inch paddles, I put float skis on it. These were used and they cut them down narrower. So anyways, all these little upgrades really, really helped, and that's crazy. I wonder when that happened. Yeah, I wonder when that happened. Anyways, I'm glad I found it. So, all right, you got to get your equipment out there. These have been good, but they're not big enough for me now. This is a Pelican. I like the Pelican over the Otter. I don't like the runners on the Pelican. They have a tendency to come off. I like the hitches on both of them. This hitch I like. The way it's connected, I like it better because I could fold it back. The Otter only goes up so high. So I use this one more than anything. I built a table on the back that works really nice when you trap, because you can go ahead and set your traps on here. You can work on a little bench. And then I can also go ahead and hook that one up to this one. So then I can train. So other form of transportation, throughout the fall for coyote trapping and, you know, preseason wolf and stuff like that, doing bait stations and draw stations is my Grizz. Love my 2021 Grizzly. I bought this in Minnesota in 2021, brand new. I got 11 grand in this. I put bighorn tires on it. So there's another $1,000 or whatever. So now between the snowmobiles and the trailer and then the four-wheelers, I'm up around $26,000. And that doesn't include maintenance or anything, or tires every year, ball joints on my truck, or broken A-arms on the snowmobile. It don't cover that stuff. So the expense of wolf trapping is astronomical. Thank God for the Foundation for Wildlife Management, or we would not be able to do what we're doing. So anyways, and then you start going in traps. We're going to get into that soon. Now you're looking at a lot of iron, you know. So there's just a lot of iron. There's thousands of dollars worth of steel. So depends how serious you want to get into it, you know. I do this from day one to just about when it closes. And that's what you got to do in order to catch wolves. All right, stay warm on the trail. Also, I like these Carhartt jackets. What are they? The Carhartt Yukon or whatever. See that? Yukon Extremes. Everything's extreme nowadays. So anyways, it comes with a fake ruff. You can take that ruff, send it to Jeff Schlenk, and he'll, with your fur, you can get a nice ruff on it. So I like that jacket, super warm. When it gets like minus 30, minus 40 or so, then you got to start wearing a little bit of something underneath it. These boots have been great right here. These Cabela boots have been awesome. And I wear FX snow pants, FXR snow pants. And that's all really, really warm stuff and pretty much waterproof. You getting all of that, plus the Gordini gloves and everything, and goggles and everything for about $1,200. That stuff works. It's worth it, worth the money. So I hope you guys enjoy the way I'm taking this as far as wolf trapping goes. I want to start in the very beginning and do the stuff that you don't even think about. Even like maintenance on the trailers every year, tires, maintenance on the trailers as far as bearings and greasing your bearings and whatnot. And there's so much that goes into it. You got to look at it like a business and treat it like a business. Otherwise, you're just going to go broke. Like I said, thank God for the Foundation for Wildlife Management. If it wasn't for that organization, you guys, there is no way I could be going the whole season wolf trapping. So, all right, thanks for watching. Appreciate you.